So this is the house, the outside of the house. I will show it again, I think. We can go in now. You've seen that part already, but Lisa is waiting. As you can see, she hasn't changed spot. Voila, so you have the main rooms when you get into the house. That's the entrance where we can keep our shoes with the kitchen. And from here, these is elevated parts, you have to take off your shoes. Hi everyone. I'm not sure how long I made you wait, but I had some emails coming in, so voila. Those, all those rooms over there, we have to take off our shoes. Hey to Otaku. I found you your first omiyage present for your Kickstarter reward. I tasted it, it's really good. So I'm going to show you the kitchen. Aloha. I hope, well, we saw it, or we can see that at the end. Maybe the kitchen is not the most interesting part. Maybe you want to see the more Japanese bits. Voila, but it's a nice kitchen. It's big because, bonjour. Hold on a second. Sorry. I don't have the allergies anymore, but you know, those houses, they that's what you will see tomorrow when we have those meals with some neighbors, I think, are going to come. And so I think it's a large space. Well, Ono-san, he's renovated the house because he makes it a minpaku. Lisa is waiting. She's up. A minpaku, it's people who rent privately their part of the house, or you know, it's a family-run business. And so he lends the house just to people he knows, his friends, or you know, like by word of mouth. So he made a big kitchen so you know large groups can come. You can see the amenities. I think this seats 8 people. You can see that there is a large space. I need to go to the convenience store to buy some plastic gloves, but because I want to clean those towels here, but it's there is everything, even the wine glasses. Voila. Thanks, Sheena, for the reminder of the Kickstarter. By the way, I saw that 2 persons donated on the Kickstarter since after I did the previous live stream. Thank you so much for that. And indeed, we are getting closer, so please. Voila. And so the thing is that Ono-san, when he was a child, it's a family house. He's been living here. Thank you, Chiapia. So there is, for example, this kind of furniture that is, you know, that's antique, right? Look at this. I think this is funny because, look, this is antique. But I just putted some, like, potato chips. When modern meets antique. Voila. Not the potato chips, but let's... voilà Lisa. Lisa-chan. Lisa-chan. It's really funny to me to see them, you know, in a traditional house. Maybe you want to go and have a pee-pee, baby? No. Daijoubu? Dosuru? Konnichiwa? Konnichiwa, minasan? Konnichiwa? You want to go in the garden? So, okay, we have this bit. I love Japanese. I think she wants to go in garden. Viens, bébé, attends. Hold on a second. Where? Attends. Okay. So you know that the mosquitoes during summer are pretty... that's a bit high, baby. I'm going to take you up. Up. Là. Voilà, petit bouchon. So while we're at it, we can see... Have a look at the garden. And you see those plants over there? This is Sansai. Yeah, it's her. She's a little sailor. This cookie, we are going to cook those with my friend Kayo-san on Sunday, I think. So I'm going to harvest those. Look, there are lots. Yeah, she's okay now. I think that's the winery here. Guys, there is a winery. Can you believe this? Right beside the house. Voilà, yes, that's the winery. Eh oh, Lisa, akan yo. It's not our... maybe you shouldn't. This is private. Attends, akan. You girl. Voilà, let's go back to... That's not... attends. That's not our space, so... She wants to drink some wine, I think. So those Kuki. Kawaii. Those Kuki, it's a Sansai that's mountain vegetables. And people, they find those in their gardens. Look, there are loads. So I'm going to harvest some on Sunday. And we are going to cook those with my friend Kayo. She's going to show us how to cook those. So here is the outside of the house. Voilà. Alors Lisa, attends, hop, let's keep on doing the tour. Lisa, she's a rescue, so I don't know exactly how old. She's so cute. I don't know exactly how old she is. She was estimated more than 10 years old when I got her 5 years ago, but maybe she wasn't that old. I'm not sure. But she's getting younger by the day, so you know, hopefully she's not that old. Voilà. Allez, tu rentres. On va aller, let's, yes, it's my Feed Jennifer t-shirt. There's been a lot going on these days, right? Like the Kickstarter, the trip preparations, making the t-shirts. I'm going to give her... So, okay, this is live and this is really showing you how we are living. So, hop, viens, si tu veux faire pipi, if you want to pee, I have something for you, miss. Là, voilà. Alors, hop. I don't know if you have those in France. There are not many of those. It's a pet sheets. Voilà, bébé, si tu veux faire pipi, tu fais là, ok? Là, Lisa, mita, dajobu, wakatane. Yes, you know. Yes, she's maybe she's hungry. Okay, we'll have lunch later on. Voilà. Sorry. This is not moving fast. Huh? Okay, so let's start with the living room. That was, you know, the place with the Irori, the fireplace. That was obviously the room that was used by the whole family, you know, because people would sit around the fireplace and be warm. Look at her, she's trying to hide her food before eating it. Bareta yo. Minna ni mishiteru yo. Lisa-chan. That's Lisa style when she eats. Before eating, she tries and hide the food. C'est bien, bébé. She was hungry. Voilà, so that's the Irori. My dream is to live in a house with Irori someday. So it's covered right now, but you can, okay, I'm going to show you. I can put this back. The central bit, we can open this central part. So people, you know, they would sit around. Voila, you can see. Just going to open. See, it's really large. Oh, thank you, Chapia. Thank you so much. Voila, and you know that you can put like big pots and cook. Basically, you know, people what they would do, they would put the to warm water. They could you know, hang it here, or like pots to make like nabe, or you know, food here. And my dream is to have a house with the iloli, because this is so typical. Qu'est-ce que tu fais, madame? Voilà. Then we slept here. If you have any questions, 大丈夫かな? Okay. So we have here I think that all those rooms were tatami rooms at the beginning, but this is flooring here now, easier to clean. Alors, the question, yeah, the smoke. Alors, the thing is that I think that maybe they closed the ceiling a little bit. We're going to go up to the attic, what has become the attic. But those houses are pretty well, you know, made so that the smoke keeps all the wood clean, you know, of insects, and the house hot. So I think maybe they closed, you know, some bits of the ceiling. Attends, qu'est-ce que tu fais, toi? You can't do it, baby. Attends. Attends, she wants to come up. Huh? Sorry, guys, but it's the baby's trip, and we are just their servants, okay? Hope you got that. You should not. Maybe you shouldn't. Okay, it's hers. Everything is mine, she says. Lisa-chan, Lisa-chan, you like it? Attends, bébé, je veux pas que tu dormes là. Hop. So out of the 4 rooms, 2 rooms are akanyo. 2 rooms are with flooring, and these are really huge rooms. And there are 2 rooms with tatami. Voilà. Lisa, I brought her blanket. So that's her blanket. So one of the tatami rooms, we're going to go from the other side. Here there is another room that I haven't opened. But see, if you open the sliding doors, you can connect all of the rooms. This one is closed. You can't connect. There is a wall in between where we slept and here. But here, if you open the doors, I think that tomorrow we are going to party in those 2 rooms. Voilà. Alors, the Kickstarter, you have it also in the former, I think, video, because I could forecast the live stream. So these are those shoji, I think, are pretty traditional, you know. We have some more antique here. Then we can put the light on. I don't know, I'm just better. I'm going to... Yes, Kyotaku, you are my best supporter. You're going to get some goodies from Nagano. So we have, that's the winery, okay? As a view, that's not the most interesting part. We have the Engawa, this bit that's, like a corridor in between the garden and the rooms. Thank you so much, Chuotaku. It's called Engawa. And I really, Engawa, that's the spaces you hear about when you read about in novels. And I hope that one day I can live in such a house. Voilà. This is this the person making the wine? This this sir has, he saw that I was here this morning. He must be wondering who I am. There is someone into the house. Voila, we are actually, thank you Nosh, thank you everyone for showing interest. We are going to taste the wine that is made here tomorrow at the party. Ono-san bought 2 bottles. This winery, they make something like not even 3,000 bottles. So it's going to be a rare occasion. I'm looking forward to it. So back to the room. We have this antique. Voilà, I was in Zoom. We have, those low tables that they like to use. I used to have exactly the same one. Voila. And I'm thinking that maybe we're going to sleep here tonight because actually the other room was pretty bright. This one, you look, the shoji, they're not partially closed, they're fully closed, so it was darker. This, this, don't make me laugh, guys. So it was darker in here. So we have the tokonoma, it's pretty simple, but it's been renovated, this house, something like, I think it hasn't been 6 months yet. I'm going to show you, I haven't opened it yet, but look, there is a traditional, I have one actually at home. I need to show you this, but I can't see your comments. I'm a bit far. I need to show you mine. I can do some kabuki with this, huh? Isn't it beautiful? And it's really in perfect condition. Voila, that's the traditional. I will put this back later. I'd love to have a room big enough so that I could, put it like this. But alas, my home is not big enough. But that's nice. I like that. Voila, we will put it back later. Voila. I think those, this was, that looks old. It's this house has been in his family forever, it seems. So this was there before, it hasn't been changed, right? You can see here it's a little bit, I'm not going to touch it, but that's antique too. Voila. So this room was pretty dark this morning too, but this is flooring, so I'm not going to sleep in here. Maybe we will move tonight in this room. We'll see. I will keep you posted, of course. Thank you, Sheena, for following. So back to, okay, I'm going to show you, I'm keeping what I think is the best for the end. Also, look here, we have lots of kiku, those vegetables. It's a beautiful garden. Huh? Like I would put, I would make a terrace here and drink. It makes me feel like drinking champagne. Yeah? That's nice. Voila. So about the amenities they have, then we have, of course, have the bathroom. Attends, no, the toilets. You have to see this. I was surprised because this is the first time I see this system. Alors voilà, pretty large toilet. Okay, you know that, you know the system, that's common here. But this, like the water, you press one of those buttons to flush the water. Voila. I did the small thing, but it's the first time I see this system, and I thought it was funny to put such a, you know, a modern system in such an old house. But that's, you know, always some of the contrasts. Kind of. Attends, tout because the light is in a funny place. Then we have, alors, this is funny too. It really reminds me being at the onsen, you know, those racks. So he put, that wasn't here a month ago. He put the laundry machine. Then you have, you know, the sink corner. There are those towels, this I brought. You know, as I came by car, I brought some stuff myself, but, and then, of course, you know, Japanese, like bathtub, and you know, you take a shower before. Voila. So it's really, and I have this all this large house for ourselves. So I like, you know, this kitchen. I think it's really nice, the colors. Yeah, the bathroom is, they made it. That's nice. They change it all, of course. Yes, it's modern. You know, people now, they wanted to take a bath in modern bathrooms. Huh? Voila, and we spent our first time here. So I brought, you know, the babies, they like, usually dogs, they like, even cats, they like to have something that is theirs, right? So I took their favorite blanket. That's, alors we have the futon. I brought my own cover, you know, and my own cushion because I was traveling by car. But of course, in such places in Minpaku, the door is a little bit, I'm going to open this side. Of course, you have all the futon and the futon covers and some blankets, and you can see on the other side cushions, you know, everything, so that people can sleep. Voila. So that was, Ono-san said that we should sleep here, but I think I will feel maybe more comfortable on the other side. But in the morning, it was really a nice view, you know, when I opened everything. Your grandmother has a nice house in Kyoto. Huh? Voila, and see here we can connect. I mean, this house could hold, I don't know, more. I'd say 3 dozen of people if they wanted to make a big party. Huh? So here, I think I didn't feel really, well, that comfortable because here is the Hakokaidan, I think. What is it? You know, the box staircases. That's super traditional. So these are staircases, but you can put stuff in there. Yes, let's go upstairs. And the thing is that, you know, I had my head here and I could feel like, you know, so it's not like someone would come out from upstairs from the attic, but and also he had left open the here you can close the attic with this, right? But I think he wanted to put some air in here. So this is the attic that needs a little bit, just some cleaning, but it could actually be used. Even if the walls, see, I think that downstairs the walls were a little bit, would you say, parched? I don't know, like, you know, not brand new, right? Like this. But you can see, you know, how the building is made. I showed you this kind of old buildings before. You know, lots of bits they don't even use screws. Lisa Dosta. She's keeping the fort. Huh? Voila, and I think this is why, you know, I didn't feel super comfortable sleeping with that open. Voila. You could sleep a lot of people in here too, I think, with the futon. Voila, that's the attic. So let's go back downstairs. But this part he's not using yet. So that's the stairs that have been here forever too. どうしたのリザ？誰かがいたの？ I don't think so. どうしたの？ Les bons petits chiens de garde. You are a good watchdog, hein? Voilà. I think it was the stairs, guys. I need to show you, by the way. See? Those box stairs. What do we have here? There is actually some stuff. But people would, you know, put stuff in there. So that was, you know, how to use wisely space, right? Oh, lots of books in here. Well, you probably noticed that, of course, there is no TV. Ah, this is good. Look at this. I open this and what do I see? Les Bordeaux. It's like Saint-Emilion. Attends. You know that I'm from Bordeaux, right, guys? Because actually, Ono-san, this is how we got in contact and, you know, he had me do that MC job last month. But there are some wine books and he's a wine lover, so he said that tomorrow we are going to have some Bordeaux. I brought some bottles too, but the stairs are really beautiful. I mean, in our countries, we could even put these, not use them as stairs, and it would make a nice furniture. Voila. So you have the four, that's the space with the 4 rooms, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And all around we have this engawa. See, there is our parasol here. And we have the engawa, this corridor-like space. I put my luggage here. Voila. Yes, it's super quiet. There are not so many cars passing by, so that's nice too. I think I will attends, those socks, because I walked with my socks outside, so I took them off. I think these chairs, see if I sit here. I need to make myself some more tea, and this is the view. Voila, this is very nice. And what I love about Japanese houses is that it's just, you know, it's wooden houses, right? So I think this is, it's like it looks messy now that I've opened everything, but see how long it is and connected? Yes. So yes, about heating. I was about showing you this because the thing is, I love those houses, but you see how big they are. Like to heat those houses, we have one here, because temperatures were supposed to drop. So this is petrol, some petrol, toyu, that you can put on with, I think, yes, this is toyu. You know, you put the petrol in here, right? Oops, no, it's, wow. Yeah, it's heavy. So it's full of petrol. And you put it on, it's an electrical system. This it's like I see this and I feel, oh my God, I am in Japan, right? I think it's with gas, it's it's the cheapest system to heat houses here. Now, gas is, there are areas in this Toyo petrol, it's not allowed to, because they fear accidents might happen, you know, like if one house starts burning, the whole area burns, because sometimes in cities the houses are so close. In the countryside it's okay because there is a lot of space in between two houses, right? And see, here we have two more. That's an antique too, I think. So this one is not an electrical one. That's, you know, the old system. We have this in France too. You put, you know, some fire in here and then it works. Voila. And that's another electrical one. That's the, do you say a jerry can, where there is the petrol, and you put the petrol in here with the pump. This is a bit it's a bit technical for me, those explanations, but this house is just so big. I mean, people, they would live here as a family, right? So at the time, thing is that, okay, you see the 4 rooms are connected, and when it's just the sliding doors, they are so thin that when you stay in Mimpaku, in this kind of places, problem is that this is so thin, you will hear your people next door snoring if they snore. There is no such thing as privacy in traditional Japanese houses. This is actually why the love hotels were created, because when people live in such space, you don't have any privacy at all, you know. So for some foreigners might have difficulties staying in such a place if there are other people and that they don't know, you know. But it really depends. You know, we all have a different style of traveling. So if you're, for example, for people who are used to stay in youth hostels or who are backpackers, these places are really perfect because they also enable you to make friends, because then there are those common rooms where people gather and they eat together, and it's good to make friends with people, I think. Voila. So I don't know if you have yes, I wanted to show you something in the kitchen, just in case some of you may experience this staying in a Kominka. Because when I made my tea earlier, alors the gas, that's a pretty common, I think, gas system. You have, I think you all know that here, this is where we can grill fish. And this is really convenient. What you do is that you put water here, because afterwards it will make it easier to clean the grease that will fall from the fish. Then you put your fish and grill it here. But what I wanted to show you is this, because at the beginning, demonstration. I was like, okay, you know, and I was like, why no gas? Bon. No gas because I had to open, well, you can see the pipe, hein, le tuyau, voilà, et attends, did you see? Like press a little bit and open, okay? And it's actually written here, like this means osu, like press, okay? Voilà, I can leave it closed. But yes, well, the thing is that nobody is living here, and it's really a pretty large space. So I think that Ono-san, before we arrived, he's been trying to clean as much as possible. It's clean, but the thing is that it gets dusty very quickly, this area apparently. So we traveled with the baby's carrier just in case, but it's also good to have it because, you know, they feel secured in their carrier. Voila, our little Sumo is sleeping. Voila, so I don't know if you want to see any specific bit, or if I missed some explanations, please tell me. If not, I think I'm going to end the live stream. Voila. Attends, the tatami room with umbrella open. Yes, it is. Alors, how near or far is the closest neighbor? Sorry. Yes, let me show you this again. This is so nice. We can go outside and check out the roof together. Well, let me see here. So you see on this side, it's just the walls, like the garden, some garden walls separating. I don't know, there must be a house on the other side, but you can see that it's really not close. Then here we have the winery. I can't wait to try three maple trees. I have to remember your name. Attends. Voilà, so the winery is here, but I don't think that people really walk here. You know, I don't really like people watching me, but I felt this morning that I could open all the curtains because, I mean, you know, and the winery person, so apparently he has a certain age, so he's not so young, so, you know. Then we have, I think actually that I saw him there too, so maybe that's the same person who runs the winery, not sure. Voila, see the house. Who was that girl? Come on, guys, don't say that. You know why I haven't been sleeping very well? Guess why? Because Kayo-san yesterday was like, no, honestly, to Otaku, okay, I am telling you this story, why I didn't sleep very well. Because she was like, we were at the... Ah, voilà. That is my dream, see? Like, I feel like I am a Murasaki princess in a Genji Monogatari. Do you know Genji Monogatari? Come on, guys, I'm like, seriously, I've never freaked out in my life, but she was like, we go to the yakiniku, and she was like, do you have ever experienced, or do you like experiencing like a mystical, having a mystical experiences, something like that? And I'm like, I think you start to know how I am. And I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I like to experience everything, me, you know. But she was like, because that video when I made a video here in Shiojiri, I was in a very old village. And she said that she could see so many, like, but it was really positive lights. And I don't usually, oops, there is an insect that who came in. I don't watch my videos, you know, after the other day I did because I wanted to see how the babies were moving, but attends, go out. But apparently there was pretty much good light around me, which is good. But here, this is not the same place, so you know, and it's kind of old, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so happy the babies are with me. But still, we'll see if I spend how the next night will be in the other room. Alors, we are in Koko wa Nagano-ken desu. Shiojiri desu. Voilà, voilà. So, I showed you the neighbors. Yes. See, they are really not close. And then we are going to go outside. And I'll show you the roof. I think it must be some tiles. Voilà. And I need to harvest a lot of those cookie things. Cookie vegetables. I like this green. I don't think I have put the picture of the terrace of the babies in my arms on the terrace on our way here. But I sent it to some friends and I said, you know, with so much green around, come on, guys, stop. No, that's my t-shirt. Come on, that's the yes. You know what? This is. But see why people they started. This is the reflection of my t-shirt. Come on. I said, you know, with so much green, beautiful green around you, the picture can be nothing but nice. You know. Voilà. Come on, guys. You know, sometimes I am the one who looks like a ghost when the light gets really white and my face gets so white, right? Alors, this is, let's check out. Look at this corner of the garden. Alors, this must be some, can you see? Looks some like timber, maybe? Is that the word? I can ask that, but it's not kayabuki, you know, like is it in English, do you say thatched roofs? It's not that type. Look at this tree. It's like it's good because there is nobody around. I like that. Tin, not timber, you say tin. Yeah, thank you, Nosh. Yes, okay, you say tin roof. What is timber? That's something to make cups, maybe? I will check that. Termite in Japan, yes, there are. You have to be careful when you buy a wood house here. So this is the street. And honestly, that makes me feel like I am in Japan. 本当にもうすごい静か。誰もいないからね。And like yesterday, the person living here, when I took the babies out, was here and he was like, oh, who's that, you know? But, oh no, it's okay. Also, just a little bit, so the flowers, there are so many flowers blooming now. There is a map. I wanted to show you this later when we go to the jinja, to the shrine, because these are the two jinjas, not ninja. Trek, that's a good one. So I will take you there today or tomorrow, not sure. Voila, oh yes, here is really, we are here. Where is the red spot? Genzaichi kokone. and to the station it's about 1 kilometer. I am really in the countryside. What did I ask them yesterday? That was funny. I was like, are there, because here it's not in Shiojiri, it's not close from the town center. It's like it's the countryside, in the countryside town. Town. So there is nothing. Like yesterday when we came back from the yakiniku restaurant, I was like, it was something like 8:30 and like no lights in the houses, and they told me that there are lots of empty houses. Yes, Merck, exactly, that's what I was thinking. No, I'm not closing my door because I'm just right here. And yesterday we went, I think we left with the door open. We went to the restaurant, I think. And so look at this garden, part of the garden. I can hear some water, but I can't see it. Ah, yes. This is nice. Oh, look at this green. This is beautiful. So also, this is really a good time to come to Nagano because you see all the leaves. It's really the spring color with the trees, you know, this really light green that makes the nature be so beautiful. And in Tokyo, it ended about, I'd say, a week ago. But what is, attends, hold on a second. Nosh, Yamachan chicken wings, what's that? Do you know, guys, that's also what's yes, Kentucky Fried Chicken. I've had it once in my life when I arrived in Japan because Japanese people made me taste it, but there is Kentucky Fried Chicken everywhere. I never buy it. I think there were many questions, but yeah, okay, so no skia, maybe at the town center, not sure. Kayo-san said that there are no cafes, like real ones. So I said, okay, this is why you drive 40 minutes to go to the cafe where we stopped on our way here. The Christmas, honestly, guys, the day I get the Christmas chicken thing for Christmas, it's because I will have a big party and it will be for my friends, but I think still I'd rather make roast chicken myself. This is the entrance of the winery. Thank you, Merck. Thanks for subscribing. Voilà. I like, this is the post box. Hey, Rosie. Hi there. I like the idea, guys. Make a post box with corks. How do you like it? We love French. We love chicken, and I love. My favorite meat is canard, duck. Nagano ken no meisan wa その何名物ですか? Goめんね、名物ね. I am going to do a live stream about Nagano ken no 名物, the specialties of Nagano. そういうライブ配信もさせていただこうと思ってます。Voilà, so again, let me show you the house from here. Well, that's a big house. I'm not sure you can see how big it is, but It's nice. And see, okay, at last there is one car coming. Well, at last, not that I missed it, but I have to go to San Francisco to eat that risotto then. Yeah, duck, I love chicken too. Voila, the house. Guys, is the house still here? Any intruders? No. Voila, voila. We have, that's some of the goodies that I will introduce in another live stream. Yes, Trek, you had, that was on my mind. Only, yes, my friend's, the ghost. It's really crazy, this house, because honestly, any angle, see, I am the ghost. I am so white right now. Am I not? Like so many angles are just beautiful, right? So voila, I'm going to leave you, I think, with the parasol room. Lisa is still sleeping. Voila. I'm going to settle down things down a little bit because I haven't unpacked yet. And then I think I will try and go around to discover the area because I don't. Bonjour, our kids. Sorry, I am ending the live stream. I hope you liked the house. Please watch the video. Also, thank you guys for subscribing. I saw many comments. Thanks for subscribing, supporting me on this Kickstarter. Some of you mentioned Patreon too. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It really helps because the thing is that the project is there are lights everywhere. It's a new project that I've been thinking about for a long time, the Travel with the Babies project. So the thing is that if I can be fully funded with this Kickstarter, then I will be able, to plan other trips. So please, if you can support us, because that helps. I'd love to go also to do the same thing in Kyoto because they have lots of pet-friendly places. But this is a new project that I hope I can continue doing because I think there are so many, really traditional places. I mean, going out of Tokyo is really interesting because these are rare opportunities. But doing it with the babies is even better. And I know that there are also, I was happy because I got some feedback from people who I know from rescue. After Fukushima, we did rescue in the same, for the same shelter. And I got support because not only because I think we've been following each other for a long time, but they said, hey, we have pets too, and we are really interested in seeing. Oh my, Russell, someone called Russell. I think you've been following me. I don't know if Russell can see. Just got. I think we reached our goal, right, guys? Yes. Is this you, Russell? Trek? Russ. Okay. I'm like, I was like, huh? What? Really? Thank you so much. So much. So we are in for more adventures, I think, because this time is covered. Now, if I can get more, it will help for next. Yes, Trek just I think to Otaku, he's got the plan for with he's going to get some of the goodies too. Thank you so much for that. That's a relief. because then I know that I can keep this thing rolling, the Travel with the Babies project. Thank you so much. But it's also nice to have you. I see 66 persons watching. Merci beaucoup. And voilà, I'll keep on trying and showing you, you know, that other side of Japan. I know that the videos are not always perfect, but I'll try and take nice pictures. But it's also, you know, it's live, so we just don't, we just discover things together, right? So, okay, promise, Trek. I won't see you, send you a dog specialties. And you will see with the two otaku some of the goodies. I will do a live stream about the things I started buying here and that I will buy later, probably before leaving. So voilà, voilà. I'm just like, you know, super happy. Thank you so much. I will probably. Alors, thing is that it might be raining. Look at it's getting. Yes, Ramses. Thank you. It's getting a little bit cloudy, and the forecast is maybe rain. So here it is, your favorite room, guys. Attends, is this... you have the tokonoma over there? Voila, so I think we should go... we haven't gone to our walk yet. Voila. So thank you again. I'm going to take the babies for a walk, try and discover a little bit of the area. If it doesn't rain, I might live stream outside later. If it rains, I don't know, maybe I'll open some of the wine I brought. And no, anyways, I have to catch up and try start writing. I have to start writing the diary. Go through the pictures, and you know, it's going to be a busy day anyway. So if I don't see you live today, it's because I won't have it. I will not feel it's interesting enough. But promise, we will see each other again tomorrow for sure, because we are having the big party here. So I'd love to show you a little bit of how Japanese people do their parties in big houses like that, and in the countryside, and you know, like casual parties. I think we're in for some good love. Voilà, merci beaucoup. Thanks again so much to Trek and the few people also. Okay, I'm not going to say any names because some people want to keep their privacy, but merci beaucoup. I really appreciate that. Voilà. I will see you very soon. Love you guys. Tomorrow at the latest. Okay? Bye, guys. Attends, this is not a good, and I want to show you something nice. Not my face. Voilà. Là. Merci. Thank you, my friends. Là, voilà. Bye bye, and thank you so much again. Check out Instagram, I will put pictures, okay? Bye guys.